Hi guys, today we will do the second part of subsequent execute, which is basically running the code, right? Which it has written already. So let's subsequent execute is basically the next level of execution after the first level of planning, research, and coding is done, right? So the planning and the researching, which didn't need web, and then the coding is done. It will now, let's say, can you run the code? I'll ask it to run the code. Okay. So, if we can see here right now, the action is run as stated, running the Python calculator GUI. So, initially it will be installing all the requirements and then it will be running the main.py. Okay. Oh, seems like there is some error. Let me, okay. So you can see that it did run the pipe, it did run the, our Python GUI, but this doesn't make any sense. So in the next video, we will check out how we can fix this. But for now, let's try to calculate something. 5 plus 6 equal to 11. You can see the calculator is pretty much working and it is running as asked. And it's fine. Like it is running and it can erase everything. 1 into 7 is equal to divided by 6 is equal to, everything is fine, right? Everything is seems fine. Plus 5. So it's a running calculator, just with the difference being that the the format of the buttons look very weird, and we are going to fix this in the next video, right? So you can see that it is running. And how did this work? Oops, my bad. How did this run? Basically, what happened is, there is this action run which tries to run, and what happens in action run is, let's see. So we have this agents, and yeah, under the agents we have action, and in action we ask if we want to run it or not. Like your action run means run the project. So when the action is run, it goes to the runner. Okay, and there are two things in runner. One is if it tries to run. Let's say it gets into an error, then the rerunner runs. Otherwise, the runner runs. And in the runner, what happens is it asks to generate some commands, which will basically, when the commands are there, it will basically try to like use that commands and install the requirements and then run it. So that is how this works. So if I close this, yeah. So basically we will have the commands which will be ran. So how does it run? You can see in the runner.py. So in the runner.py, let's go to execute. At first execution takes place and we have the prompt of runner. So basically you can check out the prompt of runner. It is nothing much, it is just saying that you give me the commands to run this given project, given this is the code, right? So the code markdown is sent to it, and if we take the valued response, the valued response is when there is, you can see, you can check out if there is, commands in it, and if there is, and also it is in the form of JSON. And after that, what we do is we just self dot run the code, and this is what happens. So yeah. So what happens in run code? You can see run code. We have the commands. So in the commands, we split the commands, and then we have the subprocess dot run in which we can pass out all the commands, and then it will run the command. You can read this code. Yeah, action is command, and there should be a response, and so on. So this will basically, once we run the code in the subprocess, what happens is it will, run, and the our application will start running. That is what is happening, right? I hope you get how the runner is running. If you have any queries, you can hit me down below in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.